For those of you that don't know, the City of Cambridge recently earned national recognition by achieving a 5-star rating from Star Communities. Star Communities has the leading framework and certification program for evaluating community-wide sustainability based on environmental, social, and economic performance measures. Not only did Cambridge receive a 5-star rating, the city also achieved the highest score to date of any community. Today we'll be talking with Cliff Cook, Planning Information Manager, and Robert Keller, Associate Planner, both with the Community Development Department, and who are both instrumental in guiding the city through a very extensive application process. Hi, Cliff.
Hey, Taha, good to see you.
Good to see you. Hi, Robert. Good
Nice
to see you. Thanks for being
you.
here. So the star rating is all about sustainability. What does that mean?
Sustainability is about taking actions in the present that don't compromise the needs of the future. And it can extend across a broad array of topics, which is why STAR looks at this from a triple bottom line perspective: economic, environmental, and social.
And so how is the score determined?
STAR has 7 broad goal areas ranging from built environment to health and safety to the natural systems. We put all this information together with the help of over 15 other departments. It took us over 9 months to collect all the data, and then we sent it off to STAR to be reviewed.
Wow, that's quite an effort. So who else is doing this? What other communities are going for star rankings?
Currently there's over 100 cities that are involved in this STAR framework system. Cambridge was the latest and 50th city to receive a rating. We joined 3 other communities that received the highest rating to date.
Wow. So how would something like Fresh Pond Reservation, where we are right now, factor into the city's star rating?
Fresh Pond played a crucial role in Cambridge receiving its 5-star rating because it's such a unique asset for a city of our size to have. Not only does Cambridge have an abundance of clean water, but Fresh Pond Reservation also provides a number of recreational and educational opportunities through groups like the Friends of Fresh Pond that offer everything from bird watching to invasive species eradication. The Water Department also does a lot of really crucial work in conservation, not only protecting the immediate habitat here at Fresh Pond, but also acquiring upcountry reservoirs that further protect Cambridge's water supply deep into the future.
Great. So where else in the city can we actually see examples of things that would contribute positively to Cambridge's such high rating?
Well, let's go take a look.
All right.
Here we are now over at Western Avenue by Central Square. And an environment like this brings a lot to STAR, just like Fresh Pond did. For example, as we look around here, we have open space. The city has a wonderful open space system with some public art installation the neighborhood helped design. We are by the award-winning separated bike lane for Western Avenue, which is indicative of the transportation choices the city thinks are very important for the public. And as we look up along the side here, you can see there's a rain garden that was installed as part of the Western Avenue rebuild.
So why would the city apply for a star rating?
Well, that's a good question again. A few years ago, we started looking at what are called community indicators, which are ways of measuring a community and trying to evaluate what are our challenges and our opportunities. And as we're going through that process, we came across the STAR system and realized that what STAR is trying to achieve with its triple bottom line sustainability is really a good fit with what the city as a whole wants to accomplish as well.
So are there any particular areas where Cambridge in particular excelled?
Well, I would say that our high score is indicative of Cambridge excelling in all areas of the STAR system. Where we scored the top in the country would be the built environment, economy and jobs, education, arts and community, and health and safety. Where we're most proud is our 100% score in the innovation and process section. Our youth engagement programs are really comprehensive, ranging from Baby U all the way up to programs for Cambridge students that have entered college in an effort to make sure that they have the tools and resources necessary to stay and succeed in college. Our success is very broad and very deep throughout the system. I think the one challenge we had are places that we felt were not a top priority for Cambridge.
So what does this high rating and highest score nationwide today, what does it mean for Cambridge? What does it say about Cambridge?
Well, I think that most notably it says that we are a sustainability leader. This didn't happen overnight. It's not something that we were able just to put together in 9 months. It was a result of a lot of hard work over many years. For example, if you look back to the 1993 master plan for the city, you'll see that it's built around a sustainability vision, which was really very unusual at the time. And you can look at efforts to even precede that in different parts of the city government.
So how can people stay involved or get more information if they're interested?
Well, if folks are interested in STAR in Cambridge, the best place right now is to go to the STAR website, starcommunities.org, and do a search for Cambridge. And there you can see the results of the entire Cambridge submission. If you're interested in learning more or participating more about sustainability and planning in Cambridge, the best place right now is probably the Envision Cambridge Comprehensive Planning process. You know, the city encourages ongoing participation across all types of topics.
Excellent. Cliff, Robert, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. This ranking really reinforces what a great community Cambridge is. Now, if you ask anyone who works here in the city, they'll tell you there's always more work to be done. But in the meantime, it's great to be recognized for such a significant achievement. Thanks again to Cliff and Robert, and congratulations to the entire city of Cambridge.